Hi, I'm Chad and welcome to Buttonwillow Raceway Park. I am out here today for the Friday practice ahead of the first round of the California Road Race Association's 2023 season. That was a pretty big weekend for me because it's my first race weekend as an expert, and it is also my first race weekend on a new bike. I did purchase a 2013 Triumph Daytona 675R just 2 weeks ago, and it's all ready to race. It was pretty hectic and I was crunching the last couple days, but she's ready to go. She's going to pass tech and we're going to get out there, see what we can do on the newer bike. So I did make a video just giving a quick introduction to the bike. I'll link that up above, but it should be a big improvement over my 2012 Daytona 675R that I raced during my entire time as an amateur. The 2012 675R is a fantastic bike, but the 2013 has an engine with a bit more power. It has a lower center of gravity because of the low mount exhaust. The chassis geometry is a little bit different, which make the bike a little bit more stable in the corner. And there's some other bits and bobs that they did to just make it a better all-around bike. So the bike came with some nice parts on it. I myself added a set of Attack Performance rear sets, a Brembo 19 RCS master cylinder, HEL stainless braided front brake lines, Frodo X-Race pads, and then I just spent the morning working with JJ Suspension Matters, who helped me out big time getting my brake lever guard to fit securely in the bar. I was having issues with that, getting the bike ready this past week. He also set up my suspension and swapped out the GPR steering stabilizer that came with the bike because it was leaking with one that wasn't. So the bike should be totally dialed and ready to go, or at least at a good spot for a baseline. And I'm going to go ahead and get out for my first session of the day, which is going to be in the afternoon. Just a lot of time went into getting the bike ready. Had to take it to JJ first thing in the morning. Took a little while to get the brake lever guard figured out, as well as to get the GPR damper to fit because the bolts for the one that were on my bike were a little bit too big. They didn't quite fit in. The threads were the same pitch, but the head of the bolt was a little too big for the bore of the holes on the new damper. But we got it all figured out. And then I took my wheels off, got the tires changed out. The bike was on some old Metzlers, so I took a set of Pirelli takeoffs that I had from a few weekends back when I was racing at Chuckwalla, put those on, and we're gonna get out, just get comfortable with the bike. That's the goal today. Feel it out and see if there's any improvements that we can make in terms of the suspension. So the bike is geared down as well. I forgot to mention that in the last video. Same combination that I was running on my Daytona 675R, my 2012 for a while. It's down one in the front, up two in the rear, so 1549. I don't think that the chain is longer like mine was. The chain that I put on my 2012 was 118 lengths as opposed to the 116 length default chain size or stock chain size. But either way, very excited to get out there, see what the bike is like. So let's go do it. First go on the new, to me, 2013 Daytona 675R race bike. Gonna be really interesting. Just gonna take it nice and easy, feel the bike out, make sure everything is working in a predictable manner. But I am riding with the fast guys in the club group. Bike's fast. Our brake lever is not in a great spot either. Oh man. This thing sounds way angrier than my old Daytona. So green here. Never seen it this green. Woo-wee. Yeah, this thing's fast. Much faster than my old bike. Woo! Man, this thing sounds sweet. Woo! Yeah, the brake lever is really not where I want it. Woo! Big wheelie there. I think the pegs are working for me. A little bit higher than I usually run them. Totally missed that line, but that's okay. Well, survived the first session. Bike feels pretty good overall. Definitely need to bring the brake lever in a little bit. Squeezing it a little too hard just because it was too far away. Got a little happy in a couple areas. Well, the whole bike feels good. It is noticeably faster than my 2012 Daytona 675R. Like, very noticeably. This thing goes pretty good. I like it. Might need to move my pegs as well. I'm going to give them one more session, see if I can get comfortable with them. Otherwise, I'll just bring them a little bit lower, but how's that? That was a 202.1 after seeing the checker. Would have for sure gone under 2 if I'd been able to finish the lap. Thank you, sir. Whew. It's good, it's fast. Alright, so this bike is a lot better than my old one. It feels very similar, like it does everything well that the 2012 did, but it just does it a little bit better. There's noticeably more power. The bike still steers great. There's a lot of grip and feeling on the side of the tire. It hooks up great on corner exit. It just feels awesome. So made those couple changes I was talking about. I brought my front brake lever in just a little bit, and then I also readjusted my foot pegs so they're sitting a little bit lower now. Should enable me to latch onto the tank with my outside leg a little bit better. I was kind of catching the top edge of the tank. That wasn't very confidence inspiring, but should be good to go now. So got the warmers on, checked the oil, which is good. Just get on gas, so we're just gonna get back out there and try to rip it a little bit faster. All right, here we go. Got the pegs up a little higher. Got the brake lever in a little bit closer. See how this goes. Whoa, big shakes going on. Not liking that. I think that might be me. I don't know. It goes a lot faster than my old bike. Hello, Star Mazda. Woo. Well, that mistake running off got me caught up in a little bit of traffic that a little difficult to overtake. Whew, that was fun though. Alright, so I made a couple changes to the bike. I didn't want it diving like it was before when I hit the brakes. I like using the brakes pretty hard, and the suspension was not working with me. It was too soft. So JJ added some compression and a little bit of preload, and I'm gonna go back out, try that out. I also lowered my shifter just a little bit too. Felt like it just wasn't quite in the right spot, and brought my brake lever out just a little bit further. So let's see if we can get a little bit more comfortable and not run off at sweeper again. Whee! Red flag. Gotta get off the track. There goes the ambulance. Hope everybody's alright. Front end felt better though. Wasn't getting as much aggressive dive and rear wheel chatter, so might be able to stiffen it up a little bit more though. But man, this bike feels great. It rips. Got great power. Handles so nice. Love it so far. I think I'm gonna need to get a super bike tail and a foam pad though for a seat. Yeah, let's turn up the resistance on this damper a little bit too. Let's go up to 5. Try that next time. Yeah, man, I didn't even get a flyer. Still gotta fine tune that lever. 2 clicks. Alright, well, that was short-lived, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna swap my rear tire. This one's pretty trash. Yeah, this is a takeoff with I don't know how many laps on it, but that's supposed to be deeper than that. So yeah, this is about done. Maybe I could do one more session on it. I'm gonna think about it. Well, unfortunately, that crash was my buddy Sean. He's okay though, thankfully. Went down in the exit of Riverside at over 100 miles an hour and low-sided. So his weekend is done. But he's up walking in good spirits. Not hurting too bad, so grateful for that. But we're gonna get out here for one more real quick. Just kind of cruise. Just feel out the bike again, maybe work on my lines a little bit. Get reacclimated to Buttonwillow configuration 13 and work on the gearing, because I just realized this is the first time I've ridden 13 on a geared down Daytona 675. So let's do it. Hang out with Nigel too. I put my brake lever too far out. Just that one click was what I needed. Little slide there on the rear. Have to be easy on this. That was fun. '57 flat on a totally shagged rear tire. Not bad. Not bad. And not enough sleep, as usual. This bike is fast, though. Yeah. Yeah, this is trash. I'm good. Putting another tire on. That was fun though.